Hey guys, welcome back to some more LA Noire and part 11 of my playthrough. Thank you for all of the support on the series so far. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, let's keep going with it. Every Saturday night is a bit of LA Noire time.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Right then guys, sorry about the little bit of noise.
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in
just move about a bit, so sorry about that. Hopefully you're still enjoying this series. I certainly am, and I know a lot of people really enjoy this series, so yeah.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Right then. Where is he? Come on, Galloway.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers from this town to San.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home run. Sometimes you just gotta...
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit 10.
Oh.
Phelps!
Yeah, shout out to all lady players who correctly say it's my driving. It's very terrible.
Cole! That guy there will lead us up.
There we go. In our battered and bruised car.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. Get used to seeing them. They're the gig when you're working homicide, Phelps.
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Right then, we've got a clothed woman, which is odd for LA Noire. Let's have a look. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying this. I really am, and I just looking forward to doing more and more of it. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the Splinter Cell series as well as the Journeyman. The 100th episode came out yesterday, so if you haven't seen that, make sure you go and check it out. Spent a lot of time on that video, so I would appreciate it. This is weird. It doesn't look like we can actually do anything on her, so I'll have another look at her hands. And then another look at her. Oops. And then we'll have another look at her face as well. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, this time we'll do it. There we go.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
So there's a clue. It just looks like money.
It doesn't appear to be connected. Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Tire tracks. What's this over here? Footprints?
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
So that's that done then. Right. Let's find out. Oh. What's going on here?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Right then, interesting. Let's go and make that phone call and hopefully not be interrupted this time. Let's go and find out where that laundry place is, as well as finding out about this hobo camp.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
There we go then. Right, let's go and head to the hobo camp first, I guess, because that's our lead, I guess.
You can
Or
drive.
should we? Nah, we'll go to the
Where exactly are
Superior
we going?
Laundry Services, because that's where she worked, by the looks of it.
Let's take a quick... No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written onto them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
can't be the same guys, what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
That's us told.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
He's gonna run. Oh, is he?
You
Looking
take a
very
look for
suspicious.
yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number
What was
down
that
on
again?
the dress, is it there?
F19. F1. I forgot. Let's have a look. Clues. That's not what we want. We want that. F1363. Okay. So there we go.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
There we go. Good stuff. Time to go.
You're behind the wheel.
Right. Shall we go to her place first and then go to the hobo camp after? Because that's where the suspect is at the end of the day. So let's go to the house. Let's see if we can find out anything there.
Another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Here we go then.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear
Right
something
then,
funny,
let's have a
Terrelson?
look.
Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually...
To check if she was a regular.
Nothing there. We'll check through there in a bit, but I think the bedrooms are a good place to start. That's just a general thing. No, I'm only joking. Oh, I thought that might be something there. Right. What's that? I don't know why the photos...
bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Don't know why this is turned over.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Anything else up here? Don't think so. Is there anything else in here? Don't think so. Right, let's go and have a look in here then. What's that?
Nothing significant.
Tell you what we haven't found in a while. One of those newspaper clippings. Wonder if we've been missing them. Right, certainly going... Oh! Maybe something there. Apparently not.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
What's this?
Maybe if... No.
Is that her bag? I think it is.
So she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity.
They look particularly scruffy as well.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
It's not looking good for this guy, is it? Is there anything out here that we can look at? I'm not sure just yet. I don't think so. It's the basic thing to say, so let's go straight through. There's something else we're looking for though. But what is it? Use the telephone, I don't know why.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Don't know what we're looking for. Maybe the bar. Baron's bar.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
Right then, that's not done. There's something else in here, maybe.
Help me out.
You want my gut feeling? I'll tell you. This guy did it. Now we just gotta find some evidence.
Anything else here? Unless there was something else on this. No, I don't think so. Where's this other clue? Really sorry about this, guys, when this happens.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Anything here? Nope. Anything more in here? Some shoes, obviously. I wonder if there is something out here then. I really don't know. Let's see this hose. this is so frustrating. We might have to give up on this one. We really might have to. We'll go and check their bedroom again. Where's he going? He usually leads us in the right direction. He's going somewhere. Aha! Rope.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Was that right? It shows you that Rusty knows the ways to go. Where did he go now? It's down there. Aha! What's he looking at? Don't know what he's looking at.
What do you think?
You want my gut feeling? I'll tell you. This guy did it. Now we just gotta find some evidence.
This is really weird. I'm assuming we don't have to go up there. Huh. Oh, this is really frustrating. See the swing here. Table. I know that there's still clues because of music. If you guys, you know, think, oh, he's found all the clues. I haven't. It looks like Rusty's stuck there, which is frustrating. I think we might have to give up, unfortunately. I don't think there's anything there. One last look in the girls' bedroom. Unless we can talk to the girls, I'm not sure.
Where's my mom?
I don't know, guys. I'm stuck. I'm officially stuck. I think Rusty's still out here. And he's stuck. So let's go and talk to him. I know we've missed a clue. Unless there's something else on this table. I think that might be it, unless there's something on the table. Doesn't look like it, does it? Right, let's talk to him.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. There can't be anyone who knew her.
For the record, Tarleton, did you kill your wife?
Oh my God. No. I didn't kill my wife. And fuck you for suggesting it.
Interesting.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home. If you have more questions, I'd rather get this over with now.
This is a shame. I kind of wanted to go
Mr.
now that
Tarleton,
Rusty's
was
moved.
Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
I think you're in an unhappy marriage, Lars. I think you're lying, and you would like to get it off your chest.
You telling me my wife was unhappy? What proof do you have of that?
Huh. Where's the picture? Where's the picture? Ah, where's the picture?
I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
He is lying.
If you have more questions, I'd rather get this over with now.
Can we get up? Please. It must be something to do with the photo. Oh no. Oh, what have I done? Oh, this is frustrating.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
We'll just have to go bad cop. I know it's
Spill
wrong.
it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
Well, this is wrong.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Oh no, that was
When
right.
the
Never
last
mind.
time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
I'm gonna use my intuition here. I think he's telling the
Why did you
truth.
only report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
So he was lying.
Taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
So I wonder if it is something to do with the photo then. Because we didn't actually get a clue for it, did we? That's the wrong thing. Doesn't seem like we can do anything to it though. So maybe not. Is there anything else on this? Nah. I don't know where the other clues are. And it doesn't look like we're finished either.
Advice?
You want my gut feeling? I'll tell you, this guy did it. Now we just gotta find some evidence.
I don't know where the other clue is. This is really frustrating. I need to just wait for him to move. Unless we just leave.
Appreciate your time, sir.
I think we did it wrong.
This guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Don't know where the other clue was. Just double check. Oh. Nah, let's just move on, guys. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with that. And if you guys know where the clue was, you can let me know down in the comments.
Where exactly are we going?
We'll go to the hobo cabin now.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
KTI reminds you a great...
That was really weird. Just didn't do that very well, that bit, unfortunately.
Holy fuck. I fought. Where's my wife? I'm the one. Nobody cares about me. I took
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Is that guy following us? Because if he is, that's really weird. And I found that quite unnerving.
You streak of piss?
This is really weird. What about this guy?
There are 3 kinds of people. Those who can count, and those who can't.
That's none of these. Just keep going.
Ah. Hey.
I don't think it's any of these. What about this guy?
I saw his picture. He worked that case with a lady cut up like the Dahlia.
Wow, we're missing something here. We are missing something.
Wish I could afford that.
What about this guy?
One nice thing about Icatus, they don't talk about other people.
This is that weird guy. What about this one? We're struggling in this case. What's that? That might be him.
This is...
This is really strange. What about this guy?
He wants a 5-star goddamn one.
Can't go that way. There's somebody whacking something, but I don't know where. Maybe it's around the other side. Maybe it is this guy. Actually, there's stuff under there, isn't there? Let's go this way. I doubt he'll be over here, but... This is just awful. How badly are we doing in this case? We're certainly not going to get 5 stars for this one. I wish we had a bit.
Leave him be.
We'll go through here. Anything? Nope.
Any ideas?
Why aren't we back at the house giving the husband hell? He's got to be high on your list, Phelps. He's high on mine.
Is this it?
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Oh dear. We're just beating everybody up. I'm not doing it deliberately, I promise. This is stupid. This is really stupid. I guess we just leave it. Come back later.
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid people.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Baron's Bar. Really weird that we didn't find anything there. That was just very odd. Maybe I wasn't meant to find anything there. Let's go and see what this is all about then.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
We don't have time for you to be making guesses. What time was it exactly?
Hey, give me a break. I don't remember it to the second.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates?
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
For goodness sake.
Bates! We just want to talk!
Son, gotta ride. Get in and drive. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands. I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Oh dear. Oh dear, this case has gone terribly. I'm so sorry. So sorry, guys.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Just ran somebody over.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Right then.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Let's end this farce. Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
Come on.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Solve the big case and got...
Put your hands in the air! Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor.
You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor Boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Alright then. I think it's about time. Oh,
You drive. I need to go over the
we
case
need to
notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Go and check out. Actually, I think we can get in and he'll ask, won't he?
Orchestras and the most popular 11K, command radio.
11K responding, go ahead.
Central Unit, Car 16 reports a possible juggler at Lee. The Methodist Church Unit handles code to identify.
Many plus reports victim Teresa Geraldson last seen entering yellow cab number 3591, 3591.
Roger, KGPL. Requesting an APB on that same vehicle. Yellow cab 3591. Relay all sightings to 11K.
Roger, 11K.
Available at your favorite movie theater.
Right, let's go.
You know, putting the siren on might remove the element of surprise from your hit and runs.
Right. Let's, I wonder what this is for again. Maybe the...
Phelps, badge 1247.
Sailor? I don't know.
How can I help, Detective?
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thank you.
There we go then. That's where we need to go.
You can drive.
Fine.
Should we do the yellow cab trace first? Right, he's gonna drive the next one. Ah, never mind. We'll do it ourselves. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Yeah, I can tell you're used to having it so
Number
sure.
3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitford. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitford, 11K.
Right then. Let's get out of here. So this was its last sighting.
Further on your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitford. KGPL.
There it is.
35.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gone and ruined my day.
Right then. He can drive to the next one. The lazy son of a gun.
You're behind the wheel. And where exactly are we going?
So let's go here then. I'm surprised we're not going to that ballroom thing.
Can you drive to this one?
Why can't we drive? This is so annoying. Let's go. So annoying.
Gently.
Was doing me right. The kings and the queens, they just kept on coming around.
Right then. Let's head down towards Central Station, not the one in Newcastle. As I made in the last episode, the main train station in Newcastle is called Central Station, so that's what that was about.
How about you? And he said, well, I'll tell you in just a minute or two, but right now I just gotta have a cigarette.
Right then. This is quite a way away, isn't it? The Central Station. Oh, police car. I keep forgetting that we're on the good side. Right. Let's keep going. Ooh. Whew. Right, let's go this way.
The other night I had a date with a cute.
This is ridiculously far away. This is why I got him to drive usually.
Now she said she loved me, and it seemed to me that things.
Let's see if we can make it. Ooh, that... I don't think that was the right decision, was it? Let's go down here.
So help me, Hannah.
Some classic driving, as you can see.
I give her a kiss and a little squeeze, and she said, Tex, excuse me, please, but I just gotta have another cigarette.
Right, here we are. Good stuff. Here we go. Central Police Station. Let's get in there.
He's in interview too.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
So interview room 2, it's in here.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
I don't believe you, Jessup. You let Bates have it. What's to stop me from thinking that you lost your temper and slugged Teresa Terrelson, too?
What have you got that says I hurt her? You got nothing on me.
Looks like I was mistaken.
He's
pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab, and I caught a bus back to the base.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. think she was kind of embarrassed.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
Tell the truth, Jessup. You were running out of time. You wanted to get laid and Teresa wouldn't come across. It made you crazy, so you strangled her with a piece of rope.
For Christ's sake, that's not true. I felt sorry for her. What proof do you have that I strangled her?
No, I just wanted to see what was said there.
For now. So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
A bus depot. You guys know I love buses, so there we go. Let's head to the bus depot and see what's going on there. And hopefully he actually drives this time. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL, Dakar 11K, 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Rockstar Games breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Carrollson picked up.
11K, roger.
Alright then. We definitely missed clues in that house. But I don't know what it was. And I don't have any idea either. Not many buses in that depot, is there? Right then, let's go and see if that story checked out.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
It's like a circular.
We're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Oh, I wanted to get in this. Can we get in the bus? Oh, never mind. I wanted to do the bus route. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? If only there was a game where you could do bus driving. Come on. I mean, was that necessary, Rusty? Sorry, this has been so long, guys.
Let's go get him. This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am. Give me a break!
I don't know what he wouldn't like about doing a bus route all day. It's not as if I used to do this on GTA Vice City. So I could find the buses and then pick up people and get some money from it. $5 a bus ticket it was on that. Fantastic game for allowing you to do that. Right. Let's keep going. That was close. I have to say we drove pretty well here. Until we nearly ran people over.
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. You just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife, Phelps.
Oh, Rusty.
Right. Come on. Even I'm getting bored of this. This is ridiculous. What's this? Rixor. Oh, Nixon, sorry. That can't be Richard Nixon, surely. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I had to crash there because I nearly knocked her over. This is ridiculous. The bus doesn't go this quickly. We surely should have got there by now. Ugh! I was going to go the other way around as well.
Breathe, damn it!
Never mind. Gotta get there soon, haven't we? Please. Come on.
How long is this bus route?
It actually covers an area around the size of Central Division.
The probability is we'll...
Calm down!
The probability is we'll find it about halfway around.
Bad luck says we'll be chasing it all night.
There it is.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Quick intermission for news.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These voters hate cops.
We're looking for a tall, disfigured man at the camp.
Could be difficult. Most bums look deformed to me.
Come on, Rusty. This isn't gothic fiction. Hobos are just like you or me. They're just men who've fallen on hard times.
You ain't much of a detective, Phelps, if you think a hobo's like me. Clue number one, how do I smell?
Of alcohol and stale sweat. You know, I may be onto something here.
Very funny, Phelps.
It was quite funny, actually. I'm getting tired of this case. I'm going to be honest with you. An hour in, it's getting quite tiring.
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out to the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this. Fuck down, keep it down, fellas.
If you want
The disciples know what you did last night?
we need to fight for it!
Killing make you feel powerful.
Stinking red.
There we go.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Let's see what's in here.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
So we found that too early, I think.
I don't think so.
Looks promising.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terreldson's chin.
Should we watch this?
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest?
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Interesting. Oh, I really hope that we can find something else. I feel like we're missing a clue. Right. It's got me more stuff here. What's that? That's a purse.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Crystal Ballroom. Yay! Now, should we go back to the household and have one last look for clues? Or should we just leave it?
Can you drive to this one?
Let's go there and let's see what happens.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
It is difficult, because I don't think any of these have committed the murder. It's really weird. Oh, there's the creepy doctor. Oh dear. Sorry about the length of this episode, guys. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. That's all I can say. We are going to check this house again. And he's still here. I thought we were going to get him arrested. I don't know, is there anything else we can talk to him about, maybe?
Please, can I have some time to explain to my daughters?
Where is the evidence? Where is it? I'll just let Rusty do his own thing, because he usually goes towards the evidence. I think he's just following us, to be honest.
So what next?
You want my gut feeling? I'll tell you. This guy did it. Now we just gotta find some evidence.
Whoa, where are them two gone? That's creepy. Oh, they've gone. I don't think we're meant to come back at this stage, to be honest. What's in that shirt? Hold on. There it is. That was the clue.
Out in the rain last night.
Let's finish this. Back to the station.
How annoying.
I can't believe Teresa's dead.
Never mind. At least that's done, though.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Time to go. I'm so sorry about this, guys. But hopefully we can finish off the case now. And it has been a long one, but I don't think we've done very well in it, to be perfectly honest with you.
We're going
right then. We're going where? This way, okay. Let's go in.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrelson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say?
Now then, was there an account from that woman? Purse. Maybe not.
Sorry. My mistake.
Go bad cop.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You have an alibi? Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
I don't think it was him, you know. I really don't think it was him. I think he was framed.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
I don't know about that, Captain. Well, I didn't do very well in that case. Only 16 of the 17 clues have been found, and only 13 questions correct. 4 stars. The Terrellsons might have justice if Stuart Ackerman is pronounced fit to stand trial. So that is where we're going to leave this episode, unless there is a little snippet at the end of this. And there is.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Well, if you have enjoyed that, guys, make sure you do leave a like down below. It really, really does mean a lot for me. It really does help out the channel. Sorry I was rubbish in that case, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.